Hello, everyone. This is Tom Fox back for another episode of ECI Impact 2023. And today we have one of my favorite people, Katie Smith.
Hi.
Katie, what's your role with ECI?
I am the vice chair on the board of directors.
Katie, we've now completed day one of the conference, and I wanted to maybe get your thoughts on us being together literally for the first time since, I think, 2019, and how you'd assess what you've heard so far.
It's been fantastic to see. Feels like going home and seeing old friends, being able to hug and reconnect. It is very different being in person. It's been a fantastic conference. I think just the cutting edge content that we've discussed today about the future of ESG and sustainability and the intersection with ethics and compliance, as well as emerging technologies like ChatGPT, and where do we fit in that? And so it's been a really interesting day.
You were a part of the team that really helped ECI work through its role and its mission going forward into the next 100 years now. And we started today appropriately with a keynote by Pat Harnett, who looked back at the history of the organization, but also looked forward. And so I wanted to ask, and then we had a fabulous presentation on ESG with a panel. I was able to visit with Andrew Wiseman, and then Nick Gallo gave a great keynote to end the keynote speeches. And one of the themes I received was several themes. One is, if not an inflection point, we're at a point of change. Obviously, coming out of the pandemic is one factor, but several other factors as well. And a convergence of a variety of issues: ethics, compliance, integrity, culture, and now ESG. And I wanted to maybe ask, what do you see as the role of ESG to help lead that discussion for compliance professionals such as yourself and our profession?
I feel reinvigorated after today. I think it's just a new landscape for us to think about how we can help our organizations. And as an ethics and compliance community, that's really what we are, a community. How can we come together as a collective to chart the new course of what ethics and compliance can do in the world of making the world a better place? And after the conversations today, I think it really drove home the fact that we have tremendous opportunity, because it's just we've turned the page, and it's a new inflection point for society, and we can figure out what that looks like. So there really aren't any rules of the road right now.
I really like your phrase about you being reinvigorated, because that's how I felt. My first reaction was just, wow, this is exactly what we need to be talking about. This is exactly what we need to be doing. This is exactly how we need to help our members. Our role at ECI is part leadership, part listen, part to provide support, even to talk to people like the Department of Justice. But it's all within this convergence of everything is literally on the table, and we can elevate the discussion you and I have been having for years to board levels and within the greater profession. So I'm really excited about where we can go, and I hope we can sustain the momentum that I saw today.
I hope so too. I think it's just the start of a fantastic beginning.
Katie, thank you so much for taking the time to visit with me.
Thanks for having me.